Hi guys, welcome back to another craft with me video. This is the first video or craft video of 2025. Crazy, right? So I have a fun one. I had a few from my last video that I shared, the top 10. I had quite a few of you asking about these little paper bags that I had all of the projects in. And I did share a link to this smaller size, but I do have them in a bigger. And then I actually I don't remember where I bought these from. I think they might be Temu. I'd have to check. But I wanted to see what I can make with them, and I thought, why not make a journal? And I've seen other people using the regular like lunch bags to make into journals, and I thought, let's make one out of these. And so I'm actually calling this, do you remember the one video that I shared, a craft, a project, and it's a trifold within a trifold? Well, this one is a journal within a journal. Creative, right? And so this is what we're making. I actually covered it with some fabric, and this is the Tim Holtz fabric, but you can use whatever fabric you want. And if you don't want to cover it with fabric, don't do that. I did make this little elastic closure, and this is just using a strip of the faux leather that you can get a roll from Hobby Lobby. And I just, added the eyelets, and there you go. So this was a simple one, and I just thought that this one was really fun, just to kind of add a different type of closure to it. Now here is our cover, and then here is the opening, and this is where our second little journal is. And I didn't do anything with the cover, but yeah, it's a little mini journal, and this one actually has a little pocket here, so you can add maybe a tag or some more ephemera, little notes, whatever. And I thought that this would be fun, and I love the way it sounds. And so in here, just a regular little journal, and again, the little pocket on the top. And here I made just another little notepad. So this is going to be perfect for those that just want to add, a bunch of notes or little things that you want to do. This is going to have plenty of writing space. So there's that. So let me just kind of pop this back here, and let me show you what we're working with. This is just pieces of the scraps of the Tim Holtz fabric that I have. I have random papers that we're going to add on the inside, and we have our bags. Now, I did make one using this bigger one just so that you can kind of see. This closure I made a tiny bit different. I just added it straight through, and I added a knot here. So there's that. But this one does not have, well, I did add a little one, but this one doesn't have the same bag. So this was just parts. So this is the first one that I made, and I thought that this was really cute. I added little stickers on the end of each one. This is more of a botanical type of little journal. Here is the cover, and then you have in here another little collage, and then here we have just our fun papers. And to the white ones, these are actually parts of the worn wallpaper scraps, the florals that come in there, the floral ephemera. So I just kind of cut them in half and made them like little bits and pieces to kind of decorate some of these pages. So here's another one, again, just cutting them, made a little, I don't know if this one's a tuck spot, but I did make other ones little tuck spots. Here is some of the papers. Here is another little piece here. This one is a little tuck spot there. And here's just another long piece. I just added that one there. I added a little one here. Is this a tuck spot? No. And then just added some fun papers. I added a little piece there. And then again, some more here. There's that. I used up all of my pieces, so I'm not going to be doing that again, but just to kind of give you an idea how to decorate your pages. Now this one, I did not add the little notch on the top. I just left this side open, and then here is another little writing thing. I believe this is not the guest check, but is it? It's probably guest checks. But these were gifted to me in a Happy Mail. And I just added again little stickers, just another little writing pad. And I added that back there. So you can use different sizes. These are the flat ones. And let's go ahead and get started. Let me put this back here. I'm just going to be using these two sizes. Don't know if I need to actually make the smaller one since it's going to be pretty repetitive. It's the same thing. So we'll make this bigger one. Let me go ahead and share with you how I made these a little bit sturdier. So I actually just grabbed some craft paper. This is a pretty thick one. I actually bought this pack from Walmart. And so it's a 12 by 12 pack. And I cut this down to size to where I can actually fit it right through. It did have like this little flap thing here, this part, and I just cut this off. And so I'm just going to add this in here. You want to add it to where it's pretty snug, pretty, you know, not snug, but you know what I mean, to where you can actually, you know, feel and make sure that there's no real gaps in the inside. So here I'm just going to go ahead and fold. Actually, I think I'm going to, yeah, I'm going to fold it this way because here is where the seams are. So we want to keep that on the inside. And then we're going to do the little, let me get my bone folder here. Let me do it this way. I don't want to rip my paper. Okay. And then here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make sure I don't grab any of that other paper, but I'm going to do just the smallest little snip. See that? The smallest little snip, just so that I can open up this top part and make another pocket here on the top. So I'm going to lay that flat, kind of bring this out a little bit. Let me move this and bring this in, and then just try to do an even little cut just to where the fold is. Okay. Then I'm going to grab my 1.5 punch, the circle punch, and stick the thinner side in here, and then just kind of eyeball the center. And because this is very thin paper, just ripped it, not a big deal. Okay. So what we're going to do, just so that we can have like just one side, I'm going to glue this down on this back side. So this is going to be our front little pocket. And just to kind of keep it together. You don't have to if you want to have two separate little pockets. I just decided that I wanted to close it because I feel like it'll be easier. And I'm just going to close that off. Make sure that that's nice and glued down. And there it is. And then I'm going to do the same thing here. And I'm just going to add glue to this side here so that I can close that off. So I'm going to do it this way. And then just add a line of glue all the way to the edge. And then again, folding it and pressing that down. And there it is. Okay. So now we have our little pocket here, and we have our pocket here. Now, let me put this paper aside. We're going to grab, let me put this, I'm not going to be using this for a minute. If I can get it in the hole. My goodness, what is happening? Okay. If you'd like, I can share with you what fabrics these are. I don't know actually off the top of my head, but I get my fabrics from an Etsy shop. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it right on top, and then I'm going to kind of do a little cut right where I want it, and then rip it. I love the ripped edge. Okay, so making sure that I have this. Now again, if you don't want to cover this because it's really cute, I am going to leave the inside. But we're going to do this like this. And then go around and then see, make sure, let's do this again. I want to make sure that I have it kind of nice and tight here. Okay. Now I'm just going to do the same thing on this side and rip that off. Save those pieces, you can use those for something else. But see all of these little strings? Love that. And now I'm going to use my fabric glue and glue this down. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and go right on here. I did have this upside down for a minute, so come on. I think I need a poke. I think I got it. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Semi to the edge, not too far. I'm trying not to get my fingers full of glue. Okay. Now I'm going to add this here. And so I don't get my fingers, because it will seep through the fabric unless you have a thicker type of fabric, but mine, it will seep through. So I just kind of use my little bone folder here. Okay, do it this way, making sure we got everything. Then we're going to go around and do the same thing here. Now I did cut this a little too short, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. Making sure that I have this how I want it. Now I'm going to add glue here to this fabric because it's a little shorter than what I needed. So just make sure you kind of leave yourself a little bit extra just in case. And then add here to the back. We are going to sew in our signature, so keep that in mind. You will need a pokey tool. Okay, and flip this around and then add it here to the back. Okay, and again with my bone folder here, just kind of smoothing that out, making sure that everything is glued down. Okay, there's our cover. Now, if you want to decorate it, we will in a minute, but let's go ahead and give this a minute to dry. So let's go ahead and start with our signature. I'm gonna do maybe about 8 to 10 pages. So let's do, I just brought out a bunch of fun ones. So let's see. Move these out of the way. So we could do, let's start this way. We'll do one of these. And all I'm going to do is fold all of my papers in half. So I've got these 3. I do want this little one, but I'm going to try and see if I can make this work to where, let me just kind of eyeball this here. It's okay if it's a little bit shorter, but I really want these little holes to show. So I'm gonna leave that like that. I just brought out a bunch of random, here's some like marble looking paper, but I don't know if I want to do that bright white. Here is some, looks like it might be handmade. It has like little flowers on the inside, so that'll be pretty. So let's add this. How much is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can add one of these. 6. Let's see. Make sure that this is not the same color as that. So we'll do the blue one better. So what did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do 2 more. I have this one. That'll be pretty. 7. And, ooh, let's do a piece of this. 8. Okay. So now let's see how we want this. I think I might want to keep this on the front because I think that'll be pretty. Maybe this could be the center. So let's do this and then maybe put this so that it kind of shows, right? Maybe I'll add this to the very bottom. And then maybe a short one, tall one, short one, tall one, and then put this one that's double-sided, and then this will go in the middle. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my ruler, and I like to just kind of stick it right in the middle here and make sure that I have everything nice and together here in the center. Okay, now that I have that ready, I'm going to hold it down. And then I'm going to measure where exactly I want this cut. So let's do it, my pencil. Let's do it maybe right here. And let's open this and do it right here. So I'm going to cut it this way first. Make sure that I have this lined up. Hopefully this is straight, so we'll see. I can't really see if it's away from me. It's just easier for me to do it on the fold. All right, that'll just have to do. And I'm gonna use my craft knife. And carefully putting pressure. Okay, keep these because we could use those for a little notepad. And then do it this way. And then again, cutting it down. Save your strips. You can make a masterboard or something with these. And let's see. Let me move these papers out of the way since I didn't use these. Let's see how we did. Pretty good. Perfect. Okay. So now I'm just going to open them. Get your awl ready. Make sure that I have these two kind of I need these centered. Which one is this one? Oh, I didn't put this one around. Duh. I was like, what's happening? That goes like this. Okay, but either way, this one needs to be kind of in the middle. Just so that I can make sure that it's going to be sewn in properly. And then put this, again, kind of in the middle. And then put these. Making sure we have this nice and together. And now if you need to, you can clip them together. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, depending on depending on my what do you call it? My faith in myself. Depending on how I'm feeling. If I feel like I can do it, I'll do it. All right, this one's okay. And let's do it about here. So I'm going to poke it carefully through. And then I'm going to do it about here, maybe an inch, because I have shorter papers, and so I want to make sure that I get them all included. Okay. Poking this through a little bit more so that my needle won't get stuck. And then the last one, again, you can see what I'm doing here. I'll do it about here. Okay, So hopefully these will line up. I do have my needle and thread already ready. I'm using wax thread that I got on clearance from Hobby Lobby. So there's this one. It's 0.5 millimeter waxed Brazilian cord. So I got that. That's what I'm using to do this. And so I'm gonna go in through the center, leaving a tail, kind of hold that. And then we're gonna go in from the outside. Make sure that I go in right here. This paper is so thin, this middle paper, and it's called like cicada wings or something like that, some type of bug. Okay, bringing it through. I gotta, ooh, I almost grabbed myself. I gotta, okay. All right, there's the back. Now I'm gonna hold this way, and then I'm going to go in, trying not to pierce the cord, the wax cord. Okay. See that? And then we're gonna go through here, and I have my little hole there. Let me make sure. I need to make sure that I'm going through. Come on, where'd it go? There it is. Okay. So we start in the middle, we come out from the inside, coming out, then we go up. Well, you can go up or down, doesn't matter, but I go up, and then I come up from this way, and then I go back to the center, trying not to pierce this, and then since I'm out again, then I go back in, and then from here, I go under that first one. Okay, and then I try to kind of tighten it up a little bit, and then this is where I can cut this off, and I will, this is why the wax cord is good, because if you tighten it, it'll take a minute before it tries to unravel. And do a double knot. And that, my friend, is ready. So let's again kind of bring this down. There is our book. Pretty cool, right? Okay, so now it's pretty much the same exact thing to do with the smaller one. The same exact thing. Okay? Let's go ahead and decorate this if we have time. 30 minutes. Then, let's see. Do I want to put a piece of lace? I kind of like the, where did I put it? Yeah. I was going to say, I know I got some of this cheesecloth out. Where is it at? Let's just cut this. Let's maybe cut this part off here. We can add this like this. And then I've already, and this is just a picture that I got from, I think Etsy, that I just bought like a bundle of, I don't remember how many vintage photos. And so this is actually an original picture. And I just thought that it might be fun to put it here. So I do have my glue gun out and ready to go. Yeah, we'll do that there. I think that's cute. So let's glue this down. Ooh, again, I almost got my finger. Okay, try to center this down. Cute. Hold that down just for a second. Is that pretty straight? Yeah, it's okay. Now I feel like it needs like a label or something down here. See, this one I didn't because it already had this printed on the fabric, but I feel like it needs something. So let's get our labels out. Some of these are stickers. Ooh, this blue one would be pretty. I have a bigger one. This one I think is too bright. I think I need to buy more of the label ephemera. This one I think will work. So let's go ahead and add this. And maybe add some numbers. Oh, I have this. We can add some numbers to it. So, oh, this picture was done 1952. So let's add this because it actually said it on the back, and it kind of killed me a little bit to use it because it had like the little, it had the name and that they were getting ready for a road trip or something, and I was like, that's really gonna kill me to to try to use it, but it's fine. I'm gonna use this brown, which is the walnut stain, so hopefully it'll be dark enough. Should we try it out on something? Let's try it on the back and see if it'll, yeah, it'll work. We'll just put 1952. So let's put this here. And just add this here. Cute. I'm gonna use, oh, I need more glue sticks. I think I got these little containers with glue sticks from Sam's. They had like this whole glue gun set, and I got it forever ago, but I thought that the little containers were perfect. So I'm gonna add these with hot glue. Cute. See? Now the inside we can decorate, so let's try to do something with the inside and see how much time we have after. I have these, and these I call my ephemera stickers, but I got these from Temu, and I'll try to link those down below. But I kind of just like to add these stickers in here because I think they're fun. So I can add like something like that with this one going this way. So let's just add a little bit of ink to these sides. And then we'll see what sticker we can put on it. I actually used some, they look like the Tim Holtz paper dolls, but they're washi stickers. And that's what I used. So see if I can get this kind of straight here. Aren't they fun? Then we'll add this about here. That's a little crooked. It's okay. And then these are the little stickers I was talking about. So let's add let's see. This guy is cool. We can add him about here. Just something simple. And I'm not going to cut around it, and I'm not going to back it with white paper, but I'm going to show you what I do to kind of get rid of the white background here. And I'm just going to go around with whatever ink I have left, and it just blends it right in. Look at that. Pretty cool, right? Now let's do it this side. Let's use maybe this one, these two. We could do it like this. Let me see first what little person we're going to put. Let's see. Let's do a lady. We could do the fam. Should we do the family? This couple. They look pretty dapper, don't they? That'll be cute. Okay, let's add them. So I'm just going to add these here. So let's add this one first. I can put this maybe here. Add this right in the middle. And then add them about here. Yeah. I was trying to grab it so that it doesn't curl up. Perfect. And then again, just go around the edges, blending in the white trim, and there you go. And then I made just a simple, all I did was get some scraps from previous journals that I did, and then just made a little backing, folded a little piece over and stapled that, and that could go in here. I don't know why it's not wanting to, there it goes. Okay, and then here would be the little one. And there it is, a journal within a journal. Should we put a little something on here? Nah, we'll keep it the same. And then we can make one of these with a little strip. Let me show you how I made that. So I have a piece of, here it is, and I cut it about 1 inch thick. Okay, so let me get my little ruler and this bit. So let me line this up and make sure that it's straight. So it's about 1 inch, and I just pressing hard, making sure I got through. Okay, and let's see, is this about the same size? Yep, Perfect. So this is 1 inch by, let's do it actually 2.5. Because this one I don't think. Ooh, excuse me. This one's a little less than 2.5. This is about 2.25. This one, I think I'm gonna do 2.5. So let's just cut that to 2.5. I'm gonna cut it about here. The only tricky part with doing this is I did it under the washer. So I'll show you that in a minute. So we're going to do, I'm gonna fold this in half so that I have it even Steven on both sides. And I'm going to use my little, trying to center this with my Crop-A-Dile. Okay. It always punches directly through one edge at one end, but the other I always need to clip. Okay. Now we're going to grab our eyelets. And these are my favorite. For those of you that you know, you just know. I got these from Temu, and I get them in the 5mm, which is a tiny bit bigger than the ones that you normally, like the standard size that you normally would order. But I absolutely love these. And so I'm going to grab a piece of, where did I put it? Oh, here it is. I have this, and this is, what does it say? It just says specialty. But this is like a rounded type of elastic. And so this is what I'm gonna do, is I put it in, and then I bring this around like this. And then I put the washer on top. And let's cross our fingers that this works, because I did it before and it worked fine. Let's do it like this. See, it comes out. I think I need to hold this down a little bit longer so that it's easier for me to hang on to. Okay, here we go again. Make sure you leave a longer tail to where you can actually hold on to it. Putting that in, and I'm holding on and pressing. Now this dumb thing always ends up closing on me, but there it is. See that? And then I will just clip that end, and then grab another piece. Now this one is small, this one's longer, so I'm gonna do it about like this, just so that I have enough to hold on to it again. So again, putting it in, wrapping this around so we can hang on to it. That might work. Do I do it a little bit shorter? Because this one seems pretty tiny. Let's do it just a tiny bit shorter. Okay, I think that's good. So like that, see, it's a little bit of a waste, but you're grabbing onto the tail so that it doesn't. Let's do it this way, I think. And then again, putting it in and pressing. Perfect. And there we have it. There is our little closure. Cute, right? So let's see if we did this a good size. Yep, perfect. Nice. And there it is. There is our journal within a journal. Not bad, right? I think it's so cute, and I love that you can hear the bag underneath it. So let's go ahead and see again a quick little walkthrough. So again, this is exactly the same. You just do smaller sizes, and I will link everything that I can of the supplies that I used down below, except for like little things like this that I, you know, Hobby Lobby. But everything else, I'll try to link it. And yeah, even the little stickers and stuff I'll link. So we have the journal within the journal, and then we have the paper bag and our actual journal paper. Decorate it the way you like. And then we have the back side with a pocket here, and again with a little notepad on the inside there. So that's it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all that jazz. And I will see you on Friday for another Craft With Me video. So that's it, guys. Thanks. Bye.